And that's where the second point would be like, how can you get certain things done before work? So you and I know it, and a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners, specifically when you have a team and a family, like there's so much shit on your plate that you have to take care of. And so when you plan, let's say, a workout or to do an activity for your health during the day, very hard to always be consistent there, because something can happen and all of a sudden you have to move it. But if you do it before you go into war, before the battle starts, you can knock it out. And so that's what we've seen with a lot of, like 80% of our clients get, let's say, a workout in the morning, a walk in the morning, get those key things done in the morning, and maybe a few the night before. And that will take care of a lot of things in your daily routine automatically, and you'll be more consistent.
I think that's really important too, because for me, it's my kids are usually up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and it's our days are crazy, man. Because I'm doing a lot of media. I'm running a company, so it's like I'm quite busy. And though my max weight is suffered by working out earlier in the morning, I don't have the same strength early in the morning, but it's really been great to get it done, because the day does get away from you. And I think that is one of the hardest things. And especially for most people, like, you're not going to work out at night either, because number one, it's going to be hard to fall asleep, right? Because your body's kind of, pumping and everything else. And then number two, like, if you got a family, you got dinner and everything else. So it might stink, but it does make more sense first thing in the day.
I agree. And also the longer the day goes, the more decisions you need to make, the more willpower is used. So if you push it out, eventually it will be, let me do it tomorrow, let me take care of it later. And that cycle will just repeat itself, versus first thing in the morning, you get it done. Plus you feel great. You've accomplished something for yourself. And it just creates a very, very positive feedback loop. The other thing I would add to when you talk about systems is food or nutrition. So we like to triage it in like 3 steps or 3 ways. Do you prep your meals yourself? Do you want the meal delivery service, or are you going to eat out? And depending what someone picks, that's what I think is really helpful then to create a system. And sometimes it's a mix of all 3, right? But everyone needs to be clear. Will I be meal prepping? Most guys don't do that, and they don't have to. Will I get a meal delivery service? Okay, let's set that up, that the meals arrive every Monday or every Sunday, whatever day, and they fit exactly into the nutrition strategy that we prepare together. Or are you eating a lot out with clients in restaurants, dinners? Good. Are those the same restaurants? Do they change all the times? And the more information we have, the more we can create a system. So the more really we have patterns that we can identify, the more we can create a system that match those patterns. The more patterns, the more systems, and the better the system. And then it just becomes automation. Oh, I go to a sushi place. These are my 3 things to order. Oh, I'm traveling to New York. Good. Here's what I need to pack and do. And eventually it just becomes automation, and you keep the results.
I think that's really important too, because I know for myself, I can look at just about any menu, just about, there's sometimes it puts you in a rough spot, but I can look at just about any menu and know, like, okay, I can have these 3 things and I'm in good shape.